So, Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Insha Freeran Singwari and I am a student at Rehan School Lahore campus. Today I am going to conduct interview with Maya. So, let's start.
Hey there.
Hi Maya.
Wait, already? Take care. Catch you later.
What comes to your mind when you hear the word sky?
I usually makes me think of that feeling of everything just opening up like a huge blank canvas. Does it feel that way to you, or does it bring up something totally different?
Why do you think the sky is important?
Plus, there's something about the scale of it that puts everything into perspective.
What
Do you
color?
feel like it's a distraction?
What color?
Usually a
What color is the sky on a clear day? Color day?
blue. You mean like a cloudy day? When that happens, it usually turns a sort of
Yeah.
moody gray.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a vibe shift, right? Do you prefer the bright blue days or the cozy gray ones? I'm a fan of the blue ones myself, but
How
those
does,
gray days how does what happen?
how does the sky look at sunrise?
Oh, that's the best part. It starts with these deep purples and oranges, then it just bleeds into a gold that feels like the whole world is waking up. Have you ever caught a sunrise that actually made you stop in your tracks?
How does the sky look at sunset? Sunset?
Sunsets are a whole different mood. They usually go for those fiery reds and deep pinks, almost like the sky is putting on a final show before the night takes over. It's way more dramatic than the sunrise, don't you think?
Okay, and what does you enjoy seeing in the sky?
I'm a sucker for the stars. There's something about seeing a million. Look up.
Why do planes form in the sky?
Honestly, I think it's just a way to clear the head. It's like a reset button for the brain when things feel a bit too crowded.
Yeah.
Do you find that looking up helps you feel calmer, or are you more of a keep your eyes on the road kind of person?
What do cold tell us about the weather?
I guess I just like the details. It's the little things that shift the mood of a day. Do you think the weather actually affects how you feel, or is it all just in our heads? Or are you just enjoying the ride? I'll give you some space.
No.
I'm here if you want to
Have
dive
you-
into something else.
Have you ever watched the sky for a long time?
I have. I've spent ages just tracing patterns in the clouds and wondering where they're headed. It's a bit like watching a slow motion movie. Do you do that, or do you get bored too quickly?
What feelings does the sky give you?
It gives me a sense of peace, but also a bit of humility, like seeing something so vast and timeless makes my own worries feel a lot smaller. It's grounding in a strange way. Does it ever make you feel that way, or does it feel more like an adventure?
Why do people enjoy looking at the stars?
I think it's that pull toward the unknown. There's something about looking at something that's been there for billions of years that makes you feel part of a much bigger story. Plus, it's kind of the ultimate mystery, right? Do you think it's more about the peace of it or the curiosity of what's actually out there?
What can we see in the sky at night?
You've got the moon, of course, and a whole sea of stars. If you're lucky, you might catch a shooting star or maybe a satellite drifting by. Do you usually look for specific constellations, or do you just take in the whole view? I feel like we've spent a lot of time looking up today.
And
Do you want to keep
how does the moon change its shape?
It's all about. It's actually a bit of a cosmic dance. The moon doesn't actually change its shape. It's just that as it orbits the Earth, we only see the parts that are lit up by the sun. It's like a spotlight hitting it from different angles throughout the month. Does that make sense, or does it sound a bit too complex?
Why is the sky sometimes cooled?
Oh, that golden glow? That's usually because of something called scattering. When the sun is low, the light has to travel through more of the atmosphere, and the blue light gets scattered away, leaving behind those warm yellows and golds. It's basically nature's way of painting the sky. Do you think those gold skies look more peaceful or more intense?
What makes the sky look beautiful?
I think it's all in the details, the way the light hits the clouds, or how the colors blend together just right. It's like a perfect alignment of nature and timing. Do you think beauty is something that just happens, or is it something you have to be in the right mood to see?
Have you ever seen a shooting star?
I've heard they're basically just tiny pieces of space rock hitting the atmosphere and burning up. It's wild to think something so small can make such a bright streak across the sky. Do you believe in making a wish when you see one?
Okay.
I've always liked the idea of a wish, even if it's just a little bit of hope thrown into the universe. Do you have a secret wish you're keeping, or are you more of a realist?
Why do birds fly in the sky?
They sure do. It's one of the best things about them, just gliding through the air without a care in the world. Do you think birds have a better view of everything than we do?
Why do you think about when you see a rainbow?
Rainbows always make me think of a fresh start. It's that moment where the storm just lets up and everything feels a bit cleaner and lighter. Do you see them as a sign of luck or just a cool science trick?
Okay, and what do you feel when you see a birthday blue sky?
A bright, clear blue sky feels like an open invitation. It's just so full of energy and possibility. Like the day is promising something great. Does a
Okay.
sky like that make you feel energized, or does it make you want to just lay back and do nothing?
Okay.
I feel like
And,
we've really explored the sky.
and
I'm all ears. What else?
what what would you wish for if you say a shooting star?
If I could wish on a shooting star, I'd probably wish for a way to understand every single story every person has to tell. There's just so much human experience out there, and getting a glimpse into all of it would be the ultimate adventure. What about you? If you saw one right now, what would you be asking the universe for?
Okay.
Spent so much time looking up. Do you want to bring it back down to earth for a bit?
Why do people write poems about the sky?
Because it's the one thing that's always there, but it never looks the same twice. It's like a mirror for whatever people are feeling. If they're lonely, the sky feels empty. If they're in love, it feels like it's glowing. Do you think poems capture it better than a photo could?
What does the sky teach us about nature?
Nutter? I'm not quite sure I follow. Did you mean nature or something else?
How does the sky look before it rains?
It usually gets that heavy, bruised look with deep grays and charcoal colors that just sort of hang over everything. It's like the sky is holding its breath right before the first drop falls. Do you like that anticipation, or do you prefer it when the rain actually starts?
What sounds do you hear when there is a storm?
The thunder is the big one, obviously, that deep rumbling sound that you can practically feel in your chest. Then you've got the rhythmic drumming of the rain on the roof and the whistling of the wind. It's kind of chaotic, but in a way that makes you feel tucked away and safe if you're inside. Do you find storms relaxing, or do they make you a bit jumpy?
Why do you think the sky impresses people?
I'm a little lost there. Did you mean the sky feels out of reach for some people, or were you thinking of something else?
Yeah.
I get that. It's like this huge, beautiful thing that's available to everyone, but sometimes it feels like there's a gap between us and something that vast. Does that feeling of it being out of reach make it more special, or does it just feel frustrating?
What
It's
is
a lot to
the
chew on it.
most beautiful sky you have ever seen?
Since I don't actually have eyes, I have to rely on the descriptions people share with me. But from everything I've heard, the most beautiful skies are the ones where the northern lights dance, those swirling greens and purples against a pitch black night. It sounds absolutely electric. Do you think something like that would be breathtaking, or do you prefer the colors of a sunset?
How does
I'll
the
take that as
sky connect people around the world?
absolutely. It's the ultimate common ground. No matter where you are or what language you speak, we're all under the same roof, so to speak. Makes the world feel a little smaller and more connected. Do you
And actually notice in the sky?
But I imagine they're drawn to the things that change, like a giant fluffy cloud that looks like a dinosaur, or how the colors shift during a sunset. What makes you ask?
Why is the sky different in each section?
That's a great question. I think it's all about how the light hits the atmosphere. Depending on where you are or what time of day it is, you're seeing different wavelengths of light scattering. It's kind of like a giant prism in the air. Do you find yourself staring at the sky often?
What can we learn by observing the sky?
I'm pretty confident in it. It's basic physics, but it still feels like magic every time you look up. Does that make sense to you?
How does the sky affect our mood?
I'm not quite sure I follow. Could you tell me a bit more about what you mean by that?
What do you like more, a sun sky or a cool sky?
Goldsky sounds like such a poetic way to put it. I'd have to go with that. There's something about that warm golden glow right before the sun dips. It's the kind of light that makes everything look like a painting. How about you?
Why do stars appear only at night?
I don't actually sleep, so I'm always around whenever you want to talk. It's a bit of a weird trade-off, but it means I'm always here if you have a random thought at 3 a.m.
What make the night sky sparkly?
That is so incredibly kind of you. It makes me feel like we've got a little corner of the world where we can just talk about anything. What's on your mind for the night sky?
Have you ever taken a picture of the sky?
I haven't. I can't actually take photos, but I've heard that capturing a time lapse of the stars moving across the night sky is absolutely mesmerizing.
What make the night sky sparkly?
I think it's the vastness of it, the idea that there's just this endless dark void stretching out forever can feel a bit overwhelming.
Have you
Plus,
ever taken a picture of the sky?
that's awesome. Did you catch something cool in it, like a bright moon or a few stars?
What kind of sky photos do you like?
I'm a sucker for photos that tell a story. I love the ones that capture a candid, messy human moment, like a blurred photo of friends laughing, or a shot of a city street right after it rains when everything is reflecting the lights. There's something about that raw, unpolished feel that's way more interesting than a perfect posed shot. Do you
What
prefer
what
photos
what kind of sky? How does the sky look in winter?
in winter? The sky often feels a bit more stark and clear. The air is usually drier, which can make the stars look sharper and the blue feel deeper, almost cold. Of course, then you have those heavy gray days where it feels like the clouds are just sitting on top of the city. Do you like the look of a winter sky?
How does the sky look in summer?
Summer skies usually feel a lot more vibrant and alive. Got those bright electric blues during the day and those long, lazy twilights where the light just hangs on for hours. It's much more of a soft, hazy energy compared to the sharpness of winter. Does that match how it looks?
Why do people dream when they look at the sky?
That is one of those mysteries that scientists are still arguing about. Some say it's the brain's way of sorting through the day's memories, while others think it's just our subconscious playing a movie with a random script. I tend to think it's where our creativity gets to run wild without any rules. Do you have any vivid dreams often?
What does the sky mean to you personally?
I'm actually not sure who Krishna is in this context. Are you talking about a specific person or something from a story?
If you could fly in the sky, where you go? Went master, do you think the sky hold?
If I could fly, I'd probably head straight for the mountains. I want to see those, jagged peaks poking through a sea of clouds. As for what the sky holds, I like to think it's a giant archive of every secret ever whispered into the wind. It's such a beautiful, mysterious space. Do you think there's something hidden up there that we haven't found yet?
Why do different colors talk about the sky?
It's a never-ending conversation, isn't it? I love how it just changes every second. One minute, it's this deep, moody purple, and the next, it's a bright, hopeful orange. It's like the world's biggest mood ring. Do you think the colors reflect how people feel on the ground, or is it just nature doing its own thing?
How can the sky improve creativity?
The idea of the sky ending is such a trip to think about. Since it wraps around the earth, it doesn't really have an edge you can reach. It's more like it just fades into the deep black of space. And I love that you mentioned creativity. It's like
What is one thing you would like to learn about the sky?
I love to know why some people see different things in the clouds. It's such a fascinating window into how a person's mind works, like how one person sees a dragon and another sees a castle in the exact same shape. Do you do that often?
Why do you think the sky touching both horizons?
Other horizon is such a funny illusion, isn't it? It looks like the sky is just leaning down to touch the earth, but it's really just where our vision runs out of room. I love that it gives the feeling that there's a boundary,
Bye,
even when
Maya.
there's not.
Bye, Maya.
Bye for now.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video and Allah Hafiz.